Welcome back, everyone. It's time for Throwback Thursday.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Lessons for Success show. I'm your host, Adam Wardlaw, a middle school science teacher and a high school football coach here in the state of South Carolina. Thank you again to everyone who supported the show in our first batch of lessons. By the end of Season 1, Lessons for Success have been heard in 10 countries worldwide and 36 states here in America. Hopefully you all gained some valuable insight from the guests we had. I decided to take the show in a new direction, and I'll begin doing short daily episodes to mimic what I'm doing with my students in the classroom. And I hope you'll make these episodes a part of your daily routine. Monday episodes will feature motivational pieces intended to help pump you guys up mentally for the week ahead. Tuesday episodes will feature practical advice for a variety of topics in order to help you guys function more efficiently. Wednesday episodes will feature wise words from a variety of sources, including movies and songs. On Thursdays, we'll look back in the history books at important events and talk about the lessons we can draw from them. And on Fridays, the show will feature feel-good stories intended to send you off into the weekend on a high note. Keep up with the show on social media at L4S Show or use the hashtag L4S Show. That's the number 4. And before I forget, you can support the show by giving a 5-star rating on Apple Podcast. Now let's start the show. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Lessons for Success. It's Throwback Thursday, and that means that we're going to look back in history at some significant events and the impact that they've had. During this week in the year 1915, Ford Motor Company built its 1 millionth car to date. While it was a huge undertaking at the time, Ford reportedly sold 5.9 million cars in the year 2018 alone. So why is this moment so significant? As you may have learned in school, Henry Ford was a pioneer in the automotive production industry. Ford originally built their vehicles like every other company in that time period, one at a time. But Ford then developed the assembly line, and thus car production was increased exponentially. After developing the assembly line, Ford was able to drastically reduce the cost of vehicles and thus appeal to people who could not previously afford them. Between 1908 and 1927, Ford sold approximately 15 million vehicles at a cost of $850. Today, that would be about $20,000. By the end of this run, Ford's production techniques had gotten so efficient that they were able to sell vehicles for only $300. That's just shy of $4,000 in today's time. So what lessons can we learn from this moment in history? Ford's assembly line is a great testament to the power of a well-oiled machine. If everyone in a business, team, or organization knows their role and does their best to fit their niche, then the group will perform much better. Many of the best companies or organizations are made up of people who know their role and perform well at that position. When you go into your school, office, or even your place of residence, are you effectively serving your purpose in that location? I heard a saying once that goes, "Be great where your feet are." I think this fits great with this lesson because it stresses the importance of not worrying about others and their actions, but simply taking care of your own business. That's it for Throwback Thursday this week. What'd you guys think? Let me know by reaching out to the show on social media. Take care, everybody. Well, guys, that's it for this episode of Lessons for Success. Don't forget to reach out to the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at L4S Show. Again, that's the number 4. Feel free to share your thoughts on this episode. All the episodes are available on Spotify and Apple Podcast or anywhere else podcasts can be found. So be sure to like, subscribe, and rate. Thank you again for listening to the Lessons for Success Show podcast.